Hi, I'm Shweta Bajaj reporting live from South Indian state of Kerala. Well, Kerala has been reeling under floods. These are the worst floods that have taken place since 1924. Just excuse us, we're just trying to make our way through one of the areas that has been badly affected. Just to give you a sense, this particular area is in near Kochi. Kochi is one of the major cities here in Kerala, and this particular place is about 40 kilometers outside of Kochi. This entire area, village with about 85 houses, was inundated with water. Things started to actually look better when we spoke with people who are living here. They have been evacuated to a nearby camps. But yesterday they did try to get back here because the water had receded and things were looking better. And then there was more water that was released from a dam. So what's happening here is that the rains have been unprecedented. There are some water reservoirs that constantly have been asked to release water so that those particular areas don't get flooded. But some people trying to come back into their houses, trying to pick up and see what is fine in their houses, trying to cook their food. This particular lady here really who has been keeping us for some time now, trying to pick out utensils, whatever is saved out of the floods that have been happening in the state for the last 4 days. Yesterday was a good day for the state of Kerala. There was not much rains, but since this morning it has been again raining in parts heavily, which is leading to water coming up in these places again. Now, several people, of course, fled their homes. This was also due to landslides that happened. Like this particular area that we are at doesn't have landslides. That has been happening in another part of Kerala. But if you could see that side, those coconut plantation, this particular state relies heavily on tourism, banana and coconut plantations, and tea gardens. If you could look behind me, I mean, this is just a part of the farm, but the whole area stretched going up to kilometers and kilometers, totally battered with rain, leading up to the crops becoming the crops. All the plants really falling down. We know that over 13,800 people have been provided shelter at, much higher number have been provided shelter at about more than 150 camps in the district, this district alone. Then you have camps in another district as well. These areas are low-lying inundated areas, and that's the reason that they have been inundated with water. And the moment the water comes in again, this entire area gets flooded back again. These are the worst floods in Kerala in the last 100 years. If I could ask my camera person, Pratik, to just pan towards that house. There was water coming up to this house as well, till there. It's a good day for them. The water has come down, and they've managed to get back into their house. But most people from this particular village, even at this point, are actually in their camps. They don't want to be. They're just coming to really check on what's left of their houses. Just to give you the official figures, and Pratik, if you could show this house on the left, 20,000 houses. That's the official number of 20,000 houses have been damaged. 10,000 kilometers of state roads are damaged. And the state government here in the state of Kerala has estimated the financial loss of this entire disaster at $1.2 billion. These are the most torrential rains that Kerala has seen for the first time. There is a certain area called Idiki, which has opened all the gates of its reservoir dam. This particular dam itself is one of Asia's largest dams, and it was able to hold water only till some time, and after that it had to be released because that water was actually stopping the flooding happening downstream. So by the time that water got down, people were evacuated, taken to their houses. Just to give you a sense, if we could walk towards and just show them that basically this is a road. There was water coming up to the road. These areas are still wet. There was water coming up on these roads. Last 2 days, the water has receded, but the same thing cannot be said for the houses that are still reeling under the floods. There's a particular river that runs through the entire state of Kerala. It's called the River Periyar. It flows through the state. That particular river had got inundated with water. And I'm going to take you to the back of a house, just to give you a sense of how much damage and how much flooding has happened. And this is one of the areas. There are many areas like this which have been worst affected. Last couple of days, the rain has let up, but still the rain today continued, which made matters worse for a certain part of the state. The rescue teams have been coordinating, and the Indian Air Force, the Indian Army, the Navy, the National Disaster Relief Force, along with Kerala's own disaster management agency, has been working in tandem to lead up to rescue operations. And if my cameraman could just, we're just trying to make our way slowly, and it might be a little shaky there, but not the best of the conditions to get you good footage. If Prateek could just pan a little bit to give you a sense of the damage of the banana plantations that exist. So the entire state relies heavily on agriculture, especially plantations. And really, this is just one part of the devastation that you are seeing, but much higher in many other places. There are temples that have been submerged, there are roads and houses that have been flooded. It all started with people actually trying to get out their houses with makeshift boats that were made out of jerry cans, and later the rescue personnel came to actually help in the situation. There are many people in Kerala who especially live by the water. So I don't understand her language, which is Malayalam, but earlier, before I gave this live, I spoke with her, and basically she was trying to explain us, and through our translator who told us that the situation here was so bad, she tells us that the water had actually come inside her house, if Prateek could show till here, and today the water has receded. So the front of her house was also not accessible. Unfortunately, we can't show you inside the house because it's extremely dark and you won't be able to get much details. But yeah, this is what is left of the house. On the left side of these rooms, the room with her belongings like her television and everything, which has gone. So the rains there's still a red alert in the state of Kerala, and the rains could continue for the next few days. But what's good is that we went to a couple of camps today, and those camps told us that they managed to actually send back people back to their houses, which is good news. Also, to give you a sense, usually when there is rescue operations in India, many people are always saying that not enough was done, but Kerala is a different state. Most people here who have been rescued, and we went to various camps, they're very happy with the way things have been done. So that's us reporting live from Kerala in South India, which is witnessing one of its worst floods since 1924. Torrential rains, it happens usually in this part of India, but this time round so severe that it has damaged houses, roads, public infrastructure, and also led to a massive financial loss for the state government here.